Hello. This video will provide an overview of creating instructional video to support distance learning, looking at what goes into one and the options for creating them. We have all been plunged into distance learning in an instant. Our first reaction was to try to duplicate what we were doing in our classrooms. As we all know too well, our virtual classrooms are not the same as our brick and mortar rooms. Our classrooms are empty of students, but they were once full of learning supports to help set the stage for learning. Posters, agendas, schedules, even a periodic table on the wall gave some context and continuity to the learning environment. We provided a safe, consistent environment where expectations and behaviors were set just by walking in the room. What about now? Our students are learning in very different environments with different access and different tools. We need to create virtual environments with some of those features, whether a folder of supporting information, a landing page to locate everything needed to get work done and stay on track, and or a well put together video. A well done video can help students make connections to past learning, provide suggestions for time management, organization, and visually based instruction for content concepts. Most teachers have been creating a variety of videos, such as replicating morning meeting and demonstrating how to find and complete the week's expectations. As you are well aware, attention spans are short. It's recommended to create 2 videos, more if you're covering several content areas. One video is the assignment video. It's more directional. What do I do? Where do I find it? What do I turn in? Where do I submit it? The video would be a visual walkthrough of the week's assignments and will be separate from the instructional video. The instructional video is where teaching and connecting occur, where your passion for your students and your love of learning show through. A good instructional video contains several elements: welcome and connection to past learning, foundational knowledge, key concepts. This is the meat of the lesson. A look at coming attractions, and a reminder of how to get some help. Let's take a closer look at these elements. In a classroom, there were many clues to set the stage for learning and help build connections. These are hard to replicate in a virtual setting, but starting each video or slide deck in a familiar way can help set the stage for learning and provide a constant, comforting setting. Taking a moment to remind students of past activities and learning, refreshing memories, and sharing a little personal banter also help students to connect to you and previous learning. Flowing from the connection to the past lessons, it is essential to formally remind students of some of the key concepts or vocabulary that are required and necessary for success in the new assignment and content. This might be simply showing a diagram or a map, images, a few keywords, or definitions. The key concepts is really the meat of the lesson, where you can embed a video, say from Khan Academy or another resource. You can add images and talk through students what you need them to know. You can give them pointers on tips and tricks and suggestions of how to solve potential difficulties. But in helping our students make connections, it's also good to give them a glimpse of what lies on the road ahead. This helps them see the continuum of learning and maintain a flow of participation. They know where they've been, what they're doing, and where they're headed. It's also important to remind students where they can get further information about the topic and how and when to get help from you. Remind them they are not alone in this learning endeavor. One of the most basic ways to create these videos is by making use of a slide deck. We all have access to Google Slides. We can add text, images, embed YouTube videos. We can easily share these slide decks with other staff and our students. PowerPoint is a familiar tool for many, and our district-provided staff devices have Microsoft Office with PowerPoint. PowerPoint lets you do a voiceover of your presentation and export it as a video. It has a few more formatting features than Google Slides, and as mentioned before, you can record your voice and export it as a video. Keynote is available to those of you at home using a Mac. This presentation was created in Keynote, both the slide deck and the voiceover video. You will need to record your videos, and the tool of choice is Screencastify. You can even include yourself in a video when using Screencastify. This helps keep the connection. As teachers, you're eligible for a free upgrade during the closure. See the district resource page for a code. Screencastify is a great tool for recording your screen, especially if you're creating an assignment video moving from tab to tab in a web browser, showing students where and how to access the information for this week's assignment and where to turn it in. It's also a great tool for recording a Google slideshow with narration. We highly recommend sharing your video via YouTube. This allows the video to play on a variety of devices without the need to download the video or use third-party applications. Every teacher has a YouTube account and the ability to share. When you share a video, you will need to select some settings. If you made this video for your students, please select Made for Kids. This makes the video more kid-friendly without comments and personalized ad. You can also choose Unlisted, meaning only those with the link can view it. And make the most of the video description by providing links to additional resources or more information for those who might seek it. Our students are no longer in our resource-filled classrooms and are now learning in an extremely wide range of circumstances. We need to keep things organized, familiar, focused, and informative to help them navigate distance learning. Creating at least 2 videos can be helpful. The assignment video, what to do and where to submit your work, and an instructional video, focusing on content and making connections to past learning and to you as a teacher. What next? Start small and build on skills. There are several links to help you get started in the description below. Please don't forget to check out our district web pages. You got this.